Ladies and gentlemen, again, if your hands are not too busy, I will please welcome Honorable Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, Nigeria, and a youth champion. Please come to the stage, Mr. Obi. I like that. That is the energy. Mr. Obi is a true youth champion, changing the narrative of agri-food system in Africa. Mr. Obi, good morning. We name you importantly, the three of you, our youth ambassador. And today, there's high expectations on the table for you. We would like to know, Mr. Obi, very quickly, in 2 minutes, what are the opportunities for leaders like you to transform the lives of young people, young agripreneurs in Africa, to change the food system context?
Well, very simple. It's for the leaders to be committed. First, leadership must be demand-driven, to listen to the youth, what they want. If you're talking about agriculture, youth, first you have to look at what is the problem of Africa. The number one problem of Africa is insecurity and food insecurity. And food insecurity, if properly tackled, can drive the overall insecurity, because you're talking about creating jobs in the food system, being able to feed the people, because hunger is one of the things that are driving this. And you can only do this by investing in the entrepreneurship of the youth, which are aggressive. I listened to the last speaker saying we have 60% of cultivated arable lands are in Africa, and we have youth population that are ready to drive this process. If I use my country, Nigeria, for example, where we have over 60% of the land are cultivated, living, just compare Nigeria in rice production alone, a country like Bangladesh that lives on 142,000 square kilometers of land, 48,000 square kilometers of land, can produce millions of tons of rice. Nigeria, living on 6 times that, 962,000 square kilometers, cannot even produce 10% of what they are producing. You could see the difference. So there's a lot the youth can do, because we create jobs for them, at the same time be able to feed the nation, help in export and everything. There's quite a lot that can do with the youth, but you need to invest in them.
Very excellent.
The government needs to support them.
Very excellent, Mr. Obi. A round of applause for him, please. What I take away is that we need leadership commitments to facilitate youth inclusion. Mr. Obi, if you had to change one thing, one partition, what will you change to change agriculture sector?
To invest in the energy, entrepreneurship, and innovative spirits of the young people who can drive this process, by encouraging them to know that this is the next item in the future.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it all. A round of applause for my panelists as you take your seat. Thank you so much.
Why are you going to steal money? What do you need it for? I was made chairman of SEC here. I always tell people, the day I came to SEC, the first day I came, they said, oh, this is your vehicle. You're entitled to house allowance. You're entitled to this. If you see, oh, this is your rent for 5 years. This is your this. I said, listen, hey, wait a minute. I just came to meeting here. Please, I don't want anything from this organization. If I come to meeting, I'll go. If you have anything for sitting allowance, give it to those who need it. I don't need it for anything. And when I tell people, I say, go to SEC, ask them whether they paid me 1 naira as their chairman. No. Because what would they pay me? Whatever they will pay me, have it before I came there. So why are you acquiring what you don't need? It doesn't make sense. I have no reason, and I say it any day, to steal public money. I have enough. I don't have a jet, I don't have everything, but I can tell anybody, if where I am today, I'm left with it, I have enough to go to my house and sit down and be eating, drinking, water, everything, travel to where I want for the rest of my life. So I have no reason. The only thing I can do now that can make meaning to my life is to pull people out of poverty. And that is why you see me, as I conclude, you will see it, you can go and check. Every week, I must visit a hospital, a school, must. And I've never visited any. I spend less than 10 million naira. As you can see, Anambra State remains one of the states where, within the past 3 years, you can see total turnaround. You can see money well spent. You can see infrastructures that are not there. We're the only people who have challenged everybody in Nigeria. Come and see what we did in 3 years. And if you have it better anywhere, let us know. Because we know we're confident. So when people see prosperity, they jump into it. That's it. Everywhere. Why do people want to go to live in America? Anyway, because there's prosperity. The place is changing. So of course you see so many people being interested in it.
What do you think is this come and chop attitude?
Well, because there's prosperity now. We built the prosperity. So they think there's more to chop. Because if the place was collapsed, nobody would be running to come and chop. How many people is going to some of the places you see to come and chop?